agree while we trim the tree underneath a mushroom cloud.
What's up, interwebs? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm reviewing the Coleman CT200U EX mini bike. It's just your basic mini bike, and here's your exhaust right there, and it just spits out, and here's your air filter, it pulls strings, here's your gas tank. You know, it's just a simple mini bike engine.
So, if you don't recall, about 3 years ago, and it's crazy to believe it's been almost 3 years, I made a video riding the Coleman CT200U EXR mini bike, and that video blew up. It has like 23,000 views. It's freaking crazy. And, you know, I was thinking it would be fun to go back to the one, the only, Coleman CT200U EXR, because it's red. Here it is, almost 3 years later. It's December 2022, and I was like, oh man, that was 2 years ago whenever I was thinking, and then I was like, oh no, this year, February, will make 3 years since I made that video, which is absurd to think 3 years has gone by since then. But nonetheless, here we are. But the craziest thing is that this bike isn't even really the same bike anymore. It's a big boy now.
Now that we're men, I changed my underwear. Now that we're men, we got a manly friend.
Introducing to you the Tillotson 212 racing engine. This thing is nice. So another video I made that also did fairly well was riding around Baja Heat with the Tillotson 212, but this is a different Tillotson 212. I can't remember its technical name because whatever. So here it is, new engine on the Coleman. It's the same Coleman. That's not all. This is not just a freaking awesome engine. It has some freaking awesome features. It has a Mikuni carburetor, which is just you know, a cool type of carburetor. And then on this side it has the torque converter with the Juggernaut. So we're going to be testing this thing out. This is it. This thing is awesome. We're about to showcase this thing off, so let's just get it rolling. It has the original kill switch, which is cool, even though the stock one's down there. We just wired the original up on there. And this thing, man, hadn't been cranked in probably 4 or 5 months. It had the most sour smelling gasoline ever. That stuff was raunchy. So, you know, it wouldn't crank. So I undid the fuel line to the carburetor, was draining it. It was taking absolutely forever. So, being impatient, I just took the whole gas tank off of the motor, drained it upside down, put it back on. Still wasn't cranking. I'm like, what is happening? And then I'm like, oh yeah, still nasty gas in the carburetor. So drain that gas out of the carburetor, put fresh gas in it, and it cranked on like the third pull. It was awesome. So here we go. Yeah. This thing is fun. We're about to take it for some... Oh man. See that? I popped a wheelie first go around. It's that torque converter on it. It is awesome. I've never done a top speed test for it, but we are in this video because what's the point in not? The only thing is that, like, oh, you hear that backfire? Oh yeah. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, that backfire. Come on, littering? Are you serious? Are you serious? You know that littering in the state of Texas is up to a $2,000 fine. So don't litter, duh, like a throwback to the old Coleman video. So like, I want to keep this thing off-road because it's more fun. So we're going back this way, but like, so you know, the torque converter just adds more torque, given that it popped a wheelie as soon as I like did it. And then the Juggernaut is just the cool factor, and oh man, this thing is quite bumpy. It is a wonderful, wonderful, cloudy, damp December day, and it's actually not too cool out here. It feels great, but man, those backfires. One thing about these Colemans is that they have extremely nice brakes on them. And you know, you're able to just take off like this on them, but still be able to have those brakes, which is just so easy. I mean, you can kind of see I just kind of drug some dirt there, but let's see if I can't. I'm trying to. You see that? Yeah, this thing just, it makes it more awesome. But yeah, the Mikuni carburetor, I mean, it's just more efficient than your normal stock carburetor that comes on these horizontal shaft small engines. So you know, it's just it's nice to have on it. I think we had the original carburetor on it. It just was being annoying, so we changed it. And then we had a normal jack shaft on it, but it was boring, right? So we took it off and we did just a straight clutch to it, but it was also boring. So you know what we did? We put a torque converter on it, because this is already a out of the box 10 horsepower racing engine. The Tillotson 212 is, but this Tillotson 212 already has a different modification for it, and it's 12 horsepower out of the box. And that's some sod that looked like had died, so people just threw out here. It's nice, once again, just throwing your junk out on the road. This is starting to rain on me. Are you kidding me? Man, my GoPro's gonna get soaked. Anyway, so yeah, this is a pretty fun bike. You know, this is more of an update return video. I mean, I'm reviewing this engine, and part of reviewing it is, you know, just talking about it, which I have talked about, you know, my bad gas incident, and then showcasing it riding, which it's a lot of fun, as you can see. It likes to backfire, and then the torque converter lets you pop it up. It is really starting to rain. This is fantastic. I want to get a top speed for it, but I'm not sure how we're going to do this, because one, doesn't have a speedometer, two, my GoPro with GPS capability on it is dead, and then I have my phone. I just got a brand new phone though. Like, I had an iPhone 7 for forever, and I loved that iPhone 7, but it just became obsolete. Look at the deer, look at the deer. Let's see what happens. Run! Yeah. That phone just became obsolete, and it wouldn't keep a battery charge. It'd be like dead in like 20 minutes. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I went and bought a brand new phone, and I'm like babying it. That old iPhone 7 I would like throw around and toss, but now that I got a new phone, I try to take good care of it. So I don't really know if I want to do that with my phone. I gotta come up with a good way and safe way to do it. Let me think here. I mean, I could stick it right there. With my luck, it'll fall straight through, so I'm not doing that. Alright, so I figured it out. I found this app on the interwebs that lets me record a trip. So that's what I'm going to do, and it's going to allow me to keep my phone in my pocket to protect the precious thing that it is. So, oh, look, oh man, look at that one. That is a big one. That was, man, that thing was booking it. Yeah, it sounds cool. So we're going to go to the Fame straightaway speed alley, and we're gonna get a nice top speed on this motor. So it's pretty much stock out of the box, except it's got the Mikuni carburetor, and it's got the torque converter and the Juggernaut. I wish I remembered the name of this version of the Tillotson 212. I'm gonna go home and do some research, and it's gonna pop up on the screen. And yeah, because I cannot remember what this version of the Tillotson 212 is, but it's already like, it's already 12 horsepower out of the box, where the other one, I guess I could talk like this if you can see out of the camera, hello, where the other one is 10 out of the box, the blue one, where this black one is 12 out of the box. So yeah, here's the app. Poor GPS reception. Well, guess what? Recording trip, and it's starting to rain on me. This better be worth it. This better be some freaky fast speed, and I better not die while I'm trying to get it. That would be pretty uncool. See, kind of. Yeah, front wheel lifts up. That's so awesome. All right, here we go. I don't think I'm gonna run out of road. I'm not like testing a Grom, so we're just gonna start. I'll do it up here. So not in front of these people's house. These people's out and they're like, what is this? What is this person on the motorcycle doing? You know what I'm doing? I feel the need for it to not rain. Please don't rain. Here we go. Oh man, front wheel lift up. Here we go. So, attempting speed. If I lean, will it get faster? We will find out. It is so loud. I'm gonna shut up now so you can hear how awesome it sounds. Yeah, I'm no longer accelerating. I haven't been accelerating for a while, so yeah, there's the backfire. So, whoo, man. So yeah, that wasn't as dramatic as I hoped it to be. So we're going to find out how fast this trip recording is. This is a pretty cool app I found. Alrighty, so let's go to trip history. It's half a mile, top speed 38 miles an hour. So I think the Coleman engine that came on this bike was 33. No, or was it 31? I don't know. Go back and watch the video. You know, I just realized that my camera is probably like soaking wet. I apologize. So average speed 16.4. Okay. Top speed 38.4. So top speed on this thing is essentially this 40-mile-hour mini bike, and that's freaking fast. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, this 12 horsepower out of the box. This engine, it's got a Juggernaut on it. It's got a torque converter. I cannot see out of my visor at all. It is rain. Get like windshield wipers for this thing. I'm probably making a mess out of it, wiping it with my hand. And the camera, I apologize. It's probably been like that this whole video. Oh well. So this is that. So, you know, long story short, this thing is a Tillotson 212, whatever. Here it is on the screen. Always available. All these parts are always available on the wonderful mini bike part site, GoPowerSource.com. I am not sponsored by them, I promise. I just want to be of help for anyone that wants to recreate this thing. Juggernaut right here. Constantly spins, centrifugal force. Pretty neat. But that is the new and improved Coleman CT200U EX-R, because it's red mini bike. This is the current thing. I can't believe it's almost been 3 years since I made that video. I mean, that just is absurd. The last 3 years have gone by so fast. But yeah, this is that mini bike. It is cool mini bike. Anyways, I guess that concludes this edition of Full Throttle Friday. This awesome edition on this awesome mini bike, HRC Honda Racing. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas, because I do not know if I will get another video out before Christmas. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. What a crazy fluke. We're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday. I can't sing, which is why I make these amateur videos on YouTube. Anyways, bye.